to start bringing y'all for a little drive after Beyond Beauty 3's live streams. If y'all don't mind, y'all can come hang out with us until Gary gets ready to come on. But I sure appreciate y'all.
Hey guys.
Thank you so much. But if y'all don't mind, let's go to Daydream.
I was catching the tail end of slow momentum.
And we'll see y'all either later, late.
Let's see if we can find the live. There we go. There we go. Waiting on everybody to get in here. Waiting on everybody to get in here. There's Imagine Your Odyssey. Hey fella, retired for the weekend. Hey guys. Retired for the weekend. I seen a big dump truck sitting in your driveway. I was raised in a Mack dump truck. First vehicle I learned how to drive was a Mack dump truck. It's what my daddy does for a living, excavating. Slow Momentum came on over. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the raid. And you didn't have to get off for me. I was going to wait and let you do your deal, and then I was going to do mine. But thank you. As Justin said, you didn't have to do that, but you did. Thank you, sir. Good morning, Justin, and Over the Hill RV, Exploring Ginger. Retired for the weekend, guys. We're going to get them on our Tuesday night show here before too long. I met them on Instagram. And he's got several good videos, but he got a good video of him showing everybody his rig and a little accident that happened to him while they were pulling their rig, and a lesson to be learned. 2020 Mack Granite. Yep. Yeah, that's all my dad's ever runs, Macks. I started driving a Mack, I think it was a B61 Mack 15 speed. 3 on one side, 5 on the other. I learned how to drive that before I learned how to drive a pickup. And then when I learned how to drive a pickup, I used to haul the pickup home on the job. I'd wind up with a dump truck and a lowboy and a pickup on the job, and only one person, me, to get it all home. And so I'd load the pickup on the lowboy and haul it all home. I was doing that at 16. I was hauling dozers and hauling chert and gravel and all that by the time I was 16. I was hauling dirt across pond dams at 14, 15-year-old. Hey guys, there's New Horizons. There's Mary Jones. Appreciate y'all coming in. Any of y'all that new to this morning show, all it is sitting around the table, drinking coffee, talking about whatever we want to talk about. Been a hit here lately, so as long as y'all like it, we'll keep doing it. It's a great stress relief for me. I'm usually a person that gets up at 4 in the morning, but I am not a homebody person. So I get to rolling about midnight since I've been stuck up in this house, and then I've been getting up about 8. And so 8:30, time I get out of the shower and get over here, Beyond Beauty's done went off and Slow Momentum's done went off. And usually I'm up when my mind went blank. When RV Underway, they do a morning show during the week, and then early morning show, and then Lady Dog Productions, they do an early morning show. Usually I've done watch those before I get home and watch Beyond Beauty. So, but I'm a little out of sync, but y'all just bear with me. When I go back to work, I'll get back in sync, and we'll probably always do a 9:30, 10-ish when we can, but if somebody jumps in there. I thought Blue Wave would done one this morning. I thought he done one about 9 o'clock. He must have been real busy today. I thought we'd have to do ours a little later. I love our community, the way we all try to work together. And I mean, there's going to come a time that we're going to all be on top of each other. And like I said yesterday, that's okay. I have to rotate now. There's so many channels. Last night, my bunch had a fit for me to stay in the living room and watch a movie. And I missed the Art of RVing. And so I'll have to go back and watch the replay. I think that is the first live I've missed of theirs since they've been doing, lives. I take that back. Yeah. Or since I've been around anyway. I tell you, somebody, if you want to have a good subscriber and want to be on a good channel, that is a good channel. I think Mark and Carrie comments and watches every single video we put out. The boys are awake. They're picking these Chihuahua mix, but if they catch somebody walking or running down the road, they turn to pit bulls. I tell you another show I don't brag about enough, but if you are in the mood to learn something about software or how to operate like StreamYard, for instance, Imagine Your Odyssey just done a great StreamYard live, and it was, I don't know when it was not this week, but it was last week, I think. Go over there and check that out. I'm sure he's got it labeled now, something with StreamYard on it. Or if one of the moderators can find it, if they want to link that, that'd be awesome. He does a good job explaining that. And StreamYard is pretty simple, but it's real simple if you have somebody like the bunch over at Imagine Your Odyssey that walks you through some of it. Imagine Your Odyssey, I think, has a paid version of StreamYard, which is the next purchase I will make for my YouTube channel will be a paid version of StreamYard. Not that I quote need it, but I think it will carry our morning show to another level. We'll be able to do stuff on our morning show that we can't because I use Prism. I can't bring in videos or maps or other people. So anyway, we got 12 in here. So check out, there's a link. Justin just dropped the link to Imagine Your Odyssey's video. That's a real good video. And I want to tell you something. They are real good, him and his wife. And I forget their names, and I'm terrible with names. But him and his wife both are real good at helping people. His wife, what's her channel? It's something about pets. Anyway, our dogs got parvo, and I didn't know for sure if what wrong. They were sick, and I messaged her, and she was like telling me stuff. And Crystal's Pets, that's a good channel. If you're a pet lover, that's a good channel, and she knows a lot about animals. And a lot of y'all didn't know it, but behind the scenes, she was helping us and asking. She kept up to date with our puppies while they got through at the hospital with the parvo and all that. And she's really good and real knowledgeable. And so it's nice to have somebody like that you can reach out to. And so both of them's really amazing. And One Strange Adventure, I think I got that right, is Imagine Your Odyssey's brother-in-law. Anyway, they're related. And they work together a lot. So it's sort of a whole family of channels there. And you can't go wrong if you have any of them. So we have a lot of good channels. I want to tell y'all about something. I have just started it, but my wife has done read it. And any of you guys that like a good book, I've just started it, so I've not got very far. But my wife cried nearly all the way through this book. It's a good book to read. Right now, I think. Y'all see it? Right there's the name of the book. And right there's sort of what it's about. it will give you a new perspective on what it is to be blessed. Tammy, we'd be going down the road working, and tears just be running down Tammy's eyes. And it's about 8 women in the underground church and their stories of costly faith, the things they endured while holding on to their faith. And she told me some of the stories, and so I, like I said, just started reading it. I'll tell you another book that I've got to start reading. That one of my pastor friends gave me is it's a book. Let me read over it again, make sure what he told me about. He said it was real good. It's about Uganda, Africa, Sudan. Right here, one country's in Sudan. And one story, I think, is about a little girl or a lady named Naya. And it talks about she walked 8 hours every day to get water out of a pond. Anyway, it's got stories like that in it, I think. A long walk to water. I've probably done a terrible job at telling you. I will turn this around, and if y'all want to screenshot it, that might tell you a little bit more about it. But Pastor Kenny goes to Uganda with me. Every year since he's been going with me. And he sent me that book, and I just have not had a chance to read it. I've started this one first, and then I'm going to get on this one. So I know a lot of the stories I'll probably hear in this one. I've heard it from different people and witnessed it, so I thought I'd start this one. I've got some good hiking books that I've done read that I really like. If any of y'all want any good hiking books. Hey, Pause in Effect. Make sure I hadn't missed anybody. A Little Bit Crazy. Did I miss you? So if I overlook anybody, I apologize. I am working on a giveaway for our channel that y'all may or may not like, but I'll maybe know something tomorrow. Hey, Thomas Weaver. I agree, Imagine Your Odyssey. Nothing that can't be made better with butter and ketchup. Y'all ever, I was raised with butter and then sprinkle sugar on it, put it in a toast on bread. Put butter on bread, sprinkle sugar on it, put it in a toaster. I called it butter and sugar toast. Any of y'all ever had that? That's pretty good. You put jelly on it, man, it's good. Butter, ketchup, and bacon. 3 best condiments. I don't know if I'd want them all together. I'll tell you a project that Jerry Holly, what's he doing? I'm getting notifications. Jerry Holly just went live. But cinnamon sugar on toast. I think it's the same thing. It's just some people use cinnamon and sugar on toast. I don't know how cinnamon and sugar. Some people do cinnamon and butter on toast. I do sugar and butter on toast. Yep. What I do is just take a regular piece of bread and toast it. Like put the butter on it and then sprinkle sugar on it, stick it in a toaster. What does not go with bacon? Well, I don't like mayonnaise, so. But anyway, me and Tammy's going to do some chocolate-covered bacon one day. Somebody requested that. It might have been Imagine Your Odyssey that requested that. That will definitely be an art because I like my bacon crispy. In the chat, type crispy if you like crispy bacon or not if you don't like your bacon crispy. tail doesn't go with anything. I agree with that, our epic RV adventure. I'm guessing do we have Michael? I don't know, we got too many emojis there. That may be Shelly. Oh, Crispy's doing pretty good. That's about a dead heat. Cooking bacon now. Thomas Weaver. You'll have to share some with us. Oh, by the way, I got the sticker chest video update uploaded and on. It's done live. And probably tomorrow, I've done got the Apple thing that Tammy made on our Epic RV Adventure. It is uploaded. I just got to upload it to YouTube. And so I'm thinking I'm going to let that go live tomorrow. I was going to let y'all see early shots of stuff. But that's too hard to do, and I can't do it with Prism. So, that's another thing. I'm going to tell you what YouTube to me is. YouTube is a hobby, but YouTube is like a deer hunting hobby. I like the best stuff to make my experience the best when I get to go. I don't get to go all the time like a lot of hunters. So when I go, I want to make my trip the best it can be when I go. That's the way I am with YouTube. It's just a hobby, but I want it to be the best it can be every time we hit that live or record button. So, that's how I am. It's not about how much money that's involved, because there is no money involved, right? So, I have some of the nicest things you could use to hunt with over there here in my bedroom. And they'll never pay off with the meat that I'll take in from it. Got it? YouTube will never pay off enough money that what I've spent if you start adding up already what I've already spent. So, alright. So it ain't a matter of making sense. Oklahoma Tree Climber. Hey, thanks for coming in. I gotta get over there and watch another video. I gotta go get my Dramamine first, though. I'm gonna go ahead and, whoops. Our daggum YouTube still ain't working this morning. That's getting on my nerves. And it may not get back to working until they get back to working. I don't know if anybody's heard an update or anything on that. But if you want to, the best way to do it until they get it fixed is open another YouTube channel up there. Copy the channel that you want to go see. Paste it in the search thing. Open that channel. And then come back to the live stream. And after the live stream's over, then you can go back and pull up all those tabs that you've opened. That makes sense? A lot more work. Used to, you just click the button and it automatically opened the tab, but maybe they'll get that fixed. Here in Alabama, I leave mine plugged up, and I keep a 110 electric heater, and I drain all my tanks. And if it's gonna be really cold for 2 or 3 days in a row, I'll put stuff in my tanks, but I try not to do that. I wonder about that our epic RV adventure. I wonder about that. Trying to catch up, make sure. So I think it was a dead heat on crispy and not crispy. You can't be in between pause and effect. It's either crispy or it's not. Let's see here. Alabama, 90% of the time is nice weather. It's been nice here the last couple of weeks, too. We're expecting bad weather Sunday morning. So, we'll get below freezing. Good morning, Howard. We'll get below freezing maybe 10 or 12 days out of the year. Not very often. Could be New Horizon. That'll put a damper on premieres. I guess. I don't know if it will or not. I haven't never done a video premiere. I've been to them, but I've never had one. They probably won't put a damper on it because people come to watch premieres. Maybe not. I didn't do anything. If I did, I didn't know I did. A little bit crazy. I wouldn't do anything to make anybody hurt anybody's feelings. I wouldn't do it on purpose. Yeah, I don't do it that way, pause and effect, but I see where people do. That's like a while ago, I said I hardly ever go into anybody's live streams anymore where I don't know everybody. But if I ever find the one or two people, occasionally, I go up there and open that tab and leave it open and come back. And then when it's over, we'd go back and do it the right way. Okay, pause and effect, okay. I'm going to let y'all vote on this. Do y'all think we need to go over and check on Jerry? Hey, Jerry. No, you're fine. We were fixing to come check on you, buddy. No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't ever have to apologize for going live when I'm on. I don't take no offense to it. Matter of fact, I was just fixing to take a poll and see if we should come over and check you out. If you want to go live, we'll cancel this and then we'll go to yours. I do this to leave an avenue open for everybody to have somewhere to go and talk and chat and all that good stuff. Oh, Jerry, I'm so sorry. Good morning, meant to be RV. I understand both sides of that. In your case, Jerry, in your wife's case, I do not understand, though. I do not understand that at all. You'd think they would have ways and locations for people that are in y'all's situation. They make exceptions for minors, so why can't they make exceptions for you and your wife? I don't understand that. Not one bit. We're praying for you guys, though. I don't have no words, brother. I don't have no words other than tell you I don't understand why they do that. Good morning, Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixins. Real Life with Michelle slid in here. I am working, or let me say, I am not working on it. My wife is working on a cool little giveaway we might do here. It's nothing fancy or anything, and something that y'all might could use. And I'll know more about it tomorrow. We've been working out the shipping details, and she's actually hand making the what we're going to give away. So yeah, you're right, a little bit crazy. Hey, Beyond Beauty 3. Hey, maybe if I ever go back to work, I'll get up in time to catch your show. Brother, I understand, Jerry. I might would need bail money too, but you know what? There's plenty of bail money here, brother. I don't know why they can't contain y'all to an area. I don't know how. I have heard, and I don't know any personal experience, but I have heard that they allow a parent to go in with a minor. Of course, they'd about have to, right? And so they make that work. See you, Paul's in effect. Thanks for coming by. Our Epic RV Adventure had a pop-up live yesterday. I stayed around for a while. I left it running the whole time. I come back and it was off on something. I come through once and he had Blue Wave Bob up on the screen. I was trying to get done filming, and I've got the sticker trunk video. It's up live. I got the apple crisp thing that Tammy made on the Our Epic Adventure RV Adventure show. Got it uploaded. I got the kitchen reveal finished filming. Now I can't find my old footage of where we started. So, what was going to be about a 20-minute video, I don't know. And I had some unique stuff in those film clips that involved you guys. And that makes me so sad because I got to figure out how I got to find them. I know they're somewhere because we filmed them. Tammy says they're not on her phone because usually we record everything on mine. But I do have a good finale, if nothing else. I can at least show y'all the after. I was wanting to show y'all the during and some of the before. But y'all seen some of the before on the backsplash video. So I may have to combine all my videos together. I don't know. It's a nightmare. I went ahead and finished the videos that I had everything for, and today's project is going to be try to find all those. My mom went to the hospital the other day, and they made my stepdad, he had to stay out in the car in the parking lot. They wouldn't even let him in, according to him. Now, I wasn't there, so I'm hearing you. I heard y'all talk about hold the phone over it, nobody would know. I tell you what, do we got Michael in here or do we have Shelly? It don't matter. When Michael was flying that drone, he was way up. And he turned that camera down. It looks like it's nosing down. When that thing started down, it went down pretty fast, but not too fast. I nearly lost my stomach. I want me one of them drones, Michael, especially if I can get one under the license. I got enough license. I know the license for that. I've looked over some of it. It can't be no harder than a ham radio license. our doctor's office is here, which my doctor, I belong to yep. Yeah, I thought he was going to run that thing around through there. Meant to be RVing. Hey, thanks for the shout out too, by the way, yesterday. If y'all like good sticker videos, I don't do a good one. Meant to be RVing, they do good ones. They put links below it and everything. And they do a real good one. Mine, if you want to connect to somebody, you have to pull it up, and I'm just not as patient, I guess, and talented. Hey, nursing our travel bug, thanks for coming in. We're going to have Nursing Our Travel Bug and Kathy's Outdoors on our show here in a couple of weeks. I can't wait for that. Trying to read everything. Yeah, you gotta own the stickers. I don't know if somebody was asking for the stickers, but New Horizon was talking. And I said that before you order a Got Print sticker, let me send you mine. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to use them again, because I probably am. Because most people now don't put their stickers on the outside. I'm going to say that 90% of the people that displays their stickers displays them on the inside. That being said, you need to cater to the 90%. And if you're going to do that, these are a lot cheaper than Sticker Mule. These are like, we searched and found a discount on Google. And through Got Print, 500 of these, after the discount, was $50-something. You will not touch that at Sticker Mule for that. And if a majority of the people are going to store them on the inside, there's no need of paying those big bucks. And you can get real fancy ones. This is just something that I did on my own design on their website. So this wasn't nothing real, I didn't think real fancy. A lot of people liked it, but it's just, it's not, I think they do have die cut. They have I think they have anything you want. RV Kid uses them. And, Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat, I think it's the name of their channel. Lou and, what's her name? Anyway, they're the ones that recommended them to me. I think RV Kid actually has a discount code, and maybe Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat, maybe, but Lou and them told me to go to Google and Google for a discount. So they must not have a link or an association. RV Kids may, so you might have to check them out on one of their channels. So, meant to be RVing, your stickers will be outside, but they won't be outside like every day. Like you're gonna stick them outside, right? You got a light. Did you tell me you had a lamp that you're gonna set outside? So what I'm saying is they won't be out in the weather 24/7. Okay, let me go down here. I think Jerry Holly's talking drones. Hey, see you retired for the weekend. Hey, let me know, buddy. I'm going to try to get y'all on my show on Tuesday night. Their practice tests. Yeah, I like the die cut stickers. Yep, that's the difference, New Horizons. They're not as good, but if most people's going to put them on the inside. Let me see here. Jerry Holly. Their practice test you can take online. Just go to the Play Store and type in part 107, then you can see the kind of what you're looking at. You can take the test. Here in Kansas, you must take a 3-day class that is called the Part 107 class, and that 3-day class, woo, $1,000. I'm going to tell you that Daydream will not have a drone if $1,000 license or class is required. Like a lot better things. I'll do like Michael at our Epic RV Adventures. I'll buy one that stays under the law. Hey Jerry, buddy, if you need us, call us. You can email me and it comes up on my phone, or you can email me and I'll send you my phone number. We're praying for you, brother. Hey, use your badge, brother. There's Mike and MJ. I might have missed you earlier. MJ has a great video about how to make masks. If you want a paper mask, and if you're the only one going to use it, you know what I'm saying? If you're, you can use it, throw it away. The way she makes them, you can throw them away. Say you go to the grocery store, you're afraid to use it again, chunk it. No more than you're going to have in the one she made. They're awesome. I wouldn't think it'd be anything wrong with using them all the time. I hear the only reason they want you to wear a mask is to keep your hands off your face. Oh, and MJ, I used your advice on your video yesterday. My son needed some large gloves, and of course, you know, we couldn't find any. And me and Tammy, I'm going to tell you what, we got this little, I'm going to tell this, I'm going to come back and tell, because I got to tell the whole story. Somebody posted on Facebook that there was a guy selling vegetables and produce outside a gas station. And I'd like to rather go outside and buy my stuff, and especially from local people. I know it wasn't grown local because we ain't had good weather long enough to have local food. But anyway, it's outside. And they were practicing all the safe precautions. That guy was doing well. As long as he can keep stuff, he will do well. And that's a good way of supporting local business. Anyway, on the way back from buying produce and vegetables from that guy, I slipped into Advanced Auto Parts to give them a plug. They had 2 boxes left of large gloves. They didn't have any smalls. Tammy was needing a box of smalls. But I paid a lot more for mine than you paid for yours, MJ. I think that box of large gloves was $21. And I bought a roll of paper towels in case we wanted to make some of the masks like you did. The mask that MJ makes, she's got a video on it. If somebody wants to drop that link, she's done a video on it, and they look just like what you'd wear in the hospital. I mean, they look just like it. She used the blue rolls of paper towels you use, like shop towels you buy at the park store. And they look awesome. And you didn't, no sewing required. So y'all have to go check out that video. That was a lot of money for the gloves meant to be RVing. My son y'all seen my son, my 6-foot son. He had big hands, so he had to wear large. I actually had some small gloves on my bus that me or my bus aide one bought and paid for, but I didn't want to go and get on my school bus. I mean, it's been cleaned, but I don't know. And two, I bought them to use on my bus, and so I was just going to stop and get another box. But pretty expensive, but my son, he goes with my wife a lot to the grocery store, and I just don't like for her going by herself, and I don't really enjoy it going, and they know what they want, and my son loves to cook, and so while they're in there, they'll think of stuff to make, and, you know, that's their thing, and I don't like going, so I'll go and, like yesterday, I had to go to the bank, and then we went up to the little produce stand, but I'm not a grocery store or Walmart fan. $16.95. They had different brands there, but there's only one brand that had large, and they were black. So I'm sure there's different They were probably different brands, but that's all they had the day I was there. Fifth wheeling food and fixing better roll out of bed. I ain't been out of bed long, brother. Our life is worth it, MJ. Yep, sure is. We could probably have groceries delivered. I don't. We haven't done that yet. For two reasons. One, my wife and son never know exactly what all they're going to buy. And two, I'd rather save those people, because at our local grocery store, they deliver them. But I'm sure they're limited on workers. So I'd rather for somebody that don't need to be out to use that service. Mint BRB, are you talking about the mask and the glove? That is Mike and MJ's RV Adventures. And if you'll look down 1, 2, 3, 4 from the chat you just made and tagged me in, you'll see Mike and MJ's RV Adventures. You can copy and paste that in the search bar on YouTube. Let me see if I can find that. I'll find the video and I'll try to link it for you guys. Y'all just talk amongst yourself. Go up here and... I'm about to get there. Videos. Right there it is. And share. Copy. Come back here. Okay, this is Mike and MJ's. I'm gonna put mask video. Oh, thanks, Mint to be RN. I tell you another good video. If I don't shout out your channel, guys, I'm sorry. Here lately I've shouted out stuff that, well, I tried to I am just all over the board, so I don't mean to leave anybody out. I'll try to maybe mention your channel one day, and I know I mention some channels a lot, but right now with what's going on, I really push safety, stay home, that kind of stuff. And so Nursing Our Travel Bug had another video that came out yesterday that's real good. And she blew me away with one thing that I did not think of when it comes to cleaning. The video is not very long, and it is real good. She talked about 3 things you can do no matter if you're in a pandemic or not. And one of the things, I won't tell you all of them, y'all have to go watch the video, but one of them was take your phone case completely off your phone and clean every part individually. I never would have thought. I'd have thought, well, just clean the outside and it'd be fine. But she had some real good tips in there, straight from a nurse. So that is real good information. I gotta lower that camera just a little. There we go. So, yeah. Nursing Our Travel Bug video. I'm getting pretty good at throwing people your way. Maybe she has really good videos. If you want to know the best way to do something right, you go to the people that are the pros. And she actually mentions that in her videos, or something similar, worded similarly. Anyway, she's got her and Diary of a Family both. They're both nurses, so if you want the best advice, you go straight to the source. Kathy's Outdoors, it's good. She could probably help you. And I tell you what, there is another. I don't know that he's probably been in here before, but is it? Y'all may know. Is it Gimpy Camper? I watched his video yesterday of him volunteering to take a nursing job in New York. And they flew him out there, and he's just getting started. Y'all know, any of y'all watched that? Man, it was amazing. There's Amy McFarland. Sorry I missed you. If I missed any of y'all, it's hard to keep up with all this and run my mouth at the same time. I'm not talented like my wife. Car door handles, yep. But anyway, I wish I could, let me see if I can pull it up. He deserves a big shout out too. I don't know that many people would volunteer to go to New York and work. I mean, our nurses, they do, and they're brave, and that's their calling, and I'm going to see if I can find it. He's a pretty big channel too. Yeah, they have about 1,300. Oh, yeah. I'm going to, we're going to tag his video. And when y'all go watch it, just tell him you seen it here. And, I thanked him in the video for doing it. But, let me find where I am. I think, what did I say the name of the channel is? Gimpy Camper with a G. They're a big channel, about 1,300 followers on their channel, and this is where he volunteers. He may be a volunteer, New Horizons. I think he does live up in Tennessee. I'm going to put the link to that video. Great video he done. He was just being real. And, but go by and give him an attaboy and a thank you. As, I watched the video yesterday. I forgot who put it out. But it talked about us needing to tell everybody thank you. All of our people that's putting their life on the line, we need to tell them thank you. So, that's a good video. Hey, Thomas Farm Okie. Natasha 100% edited that video all by herself. So, are we talking to Natasha this morning? Because it's pretty early for Bill. Yesterday, Bill was still sleeping. Let's see here. So Tuesday night, don't forget, we got the Amundsen family and Uncompassed Life will be on Tuesday night. That'll be an awesome show. You want to talk about a talented family? They're talented. But you want to talk about some talented kids? I mean, it just, I can't imagine being that young and that talented. Y'all are really going to like it. I love it, nursing our travel bug. Bill is typing, and she's sitting right next to him. So she's the brains of the operation this morning. So I guess Bill is Gus, and Natasha is Mark today. I love that much. I got to go to the mail. I got a surprise email the other day. Have I told y'all how much I love you guys? I get all kind of surprise emails. I am flattered that y'all love our channel so much. So today's Friday. So tonight, here's the lineup for tonight. Starting at 5 Eastern. 5 Eastern. So you'll have to set it to your time. So 5 Eastern, Meant to Be RVing comes on. They have everybody in our community, I think, does a good job. You'll get different shows with different people. And I believe that all of our channels are real. Like, you get the real person. And so that's what I like about our channels. We have some we don't have mega channels, but we have big channels in our community and we have small channels. And everybody has fun, I think, doing it. If they wasn't having fun, I don't think they'd be doing it. I don't think we have anybody in here pretending to be something they're not. So, starting at 5, Meant to Be RVing. 6, Beyond Beauty 3. Whew, I gotta make that show. 7, because I've been missing her morning show. 7, New Horizons, Miss Susan. 8, You Have a Choice. And they go head to head and they're good friends. So, you'll have to pick. At 8, you have a choice of Papa Drew's RVs or Thin Blue Lane RV Life. That's a pretty tough head to head right there. Then at 9, you have another tough head to head. At 9 o'clock, you have Adventures in Xanadu or RV Kids TV. Your choice. So that is the Friday lineup. And then, just because it's a pretty early morning show, tomorrow, 12 to 1, Captain Jack Scrapper. So if I get on early enough, we'll raid Captain Jack tomorrow. That'll be our goal if I get on early enough. We will try to raid Captain Jack in the morning. So, check my email while I'm here. Yeah. So anyway, I had my son to do that for me, our epic RV adventure. We did get a notice that said that medical supplies were priority, but I don't remember what the date it said that we would get it. So I don't know when. But thanks for the help on that. I'm like you. I don't think I could ever got it fixed, and I was really worried about spending any money on it to fix it, because I didn't know if we could. If any of you guys have any tech issues, of course, Imagine Your Odyssey's good, but Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure, he is really good too, and he was nice enough to come in a private video chat with me a couple days ago and help me work on the second mic that I had got that was doing the same thing, because I kept thinking it must be something on my end. And between me talking and Michael listening and me doing what Michael told me to do, we couldn't ever figure it out. So his advice was to send it back and maybe look at another one. He recommended a brand that he uses, and then he sent me to Papa Drew. Papa Drew recommended the same thing, and so I will let you guys know how it works. So, Captain Jack, tomorrow we're going to try to raid you. So we're going to try to be on early in the morning and get you raided. That is, if nobody's on in the morning. I try not to come on if somebody else is on. But if there's nobody on in the morning about this time, I'll try to get on and, I'll try to time it so that we can come over and raid you. I love Captain Jack. Captain Jack was one of the first live streams I watched on a regular basis. I remember one of my first comments to Captain Jack was, "Is that a diesel?" His little S10, he had stuff in it and it was a rattling and the muffler was loud, and he laughed back. It didn't offend him. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I said, "Is that a little diesel truck?" And but we have laughed about that, and Captain Jack is funny, and I love him, and he's as real as anybody you'll find on any of our channels. Bach Van D just come in, or I missed her when she came in. Thank you for coming. It's an honor to have both of you, Bach Van D and Captain Jack. Bach Van D is a celebrity. Any of you guys don't know, I forgot the name of the channel that she was on. She told her life story, I think, on that channel, and it had like 1 million views. It wasn't on her channel, it was on somebody else's. But anyway, she rose to stardom soon after because she's real. She said the other day that sometimes she may tell too much, but that's just the way she is, and that's what I love about her. Yeah, I'd have to get up pretty early to raid Box Van D. I was watching, going to do breaks on old Bessie this afternoon. Breaks are pretty important. I was watching Roy and Becky twice, 2 different days, and both times I heard a skill saw running, and Roy said, "Oh, that's Box Van D working on her cabinet or something." And I thought that was just awesome that Box Fan does her own work. I mean, that's just cool. She done a video one time. If y'all guys hadn't seen it, she done a live one time. Let's tell you, I know about every video Box Fan put out because I miss some, but I don't miss many. She done a video one time about how important it is for everybody in your family to know how to do vital things like change a tire, check the oil, check the water, where the breaker box. I mean, just all the major things everybody in your family, or at least the husband and wife, or the partners, or whatever that's going to be traveling together, roommates or whatever, they need to know in case something happens to the one, the other can keep the maintenance and stuff. And it don't hurt to know, and she may have mentioned it in the video, know how to drive it and pull it in an emergency, you know. So that was a real good video. You put one up at 2 o'clock this morning? I'll have to go check it out. What's it about, Box Van D? Also, meant to be RVing. You want to throw out the topic of your show? Or is it private? Or is it a secret? Or anybody that's going to be on tonight, especially these moderators, y'all, or even if you're not a moderator, tell us what you're going to be talking about if you're going to be on tonight, and we'll let everybody know. Advertise a little. Because this channel is about you guys anyway. Oh, it is a surprise, Box Fan D, so we got to go. Oh, okay. We'll have to go check it out. I still got to see the one where you worked on your cabinets. I haven't caught up. I'm behind. All I did yesterday, the whole day. I mean, the whole day. I've got to invest in me a chair. That's another thing I got to invest in. But the whole day is set in this wood dining room table chair. And I was either sitting here watching live streams, watching videos of channels that come into my live stream, or subscribers to our channel, or I was in the house somewhere filming, finishing videos, or I was sitting here editing videos. That all I done all day was YouTube, all day. My shoulder blades hurt from sitting in here so much. So last night, Tammy and Thomas wanted me to watch a movie with them. So I first said, nah, I need to go watch Mark and Carrie. And then I came in here and was fixing to set my coffee, and I had a little snack I was fixing to eat and watch it. And I thought, no, I'm going to go in there and watch a movie with the family. So I closed the computer and I went in there and took the rest of the night off. And so I did come back in here later before I went to bed and uploaded a video I had done edited. And so I did do that, but I let it upload after we went to bed, and I got up during the night and shut the computer. But Box Van D's coming on about 1 today, Pacific time. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what time. What time is it now, Box Van D, where you're at? So it is here. It is, what, 10:15? I can't imagine homeschooling, Michelle. I can't imagine doing it. I hope your name's Michelle. It says real life with Michelle, so I hope that's your name. It's 4 Eastern. So that's... Oh, you're saying that at 1 o'clock your time, it'll be 4 Eastern. Okay, so that'll be 3 my time. Alright, good deal. So everybody, Box Fan D is going to do a live this afternoon. So, be 4 Eastern, 3 Central for all my Central fans. Oh, wow. Michelle, that sounds tough. It'd be hard for me to do teenagers because they already know more than I do. We got 13 in here. Been on exactly an hour, so. So, yeah, we uploaded the sticker. What do y'all think about the sticker memory box? Y'all like that? I'm going to have to redo the inside a little bit. I've been putting all the cards and stuff in it. I'm kind of thinking I'll run out of room on the outside to put all the stickers. I'm going to put them all over it, so they'll all be covered. So I've come up with some ways to redo the handles a little bit. Oh, wow. Yep, Michelle, I bet that's tough. You'd nearly have to have them facing away from you and you sitting behind them. But you can't sit there the whole time. Thanks, Box Fan D. I just want to do something different. I'll probably release the Apple thing tomorrow on Saturday, and I'll probably try to find the lost footage and try my best to piece together the kitchen remodel and put it out sometime next week. I might get it out earlier, but I gotta find that lost footage because I had included y'all into some of the remodel, and I wanted to have that in the video. So I went to a lot of work to make that happen, and now I can't find the footage of all that. So my beard's turning gray, guys. Y'all see the gray? Not bad. 51 just now turning gray. I still got a teenager in the house. A 19-year-old. Actually, he'll be 19. He'll be 19 in June. He'll have graduated RN school before he turns 19. We're proud of him. He's been working hard. But he has lived through the teenage years. I didn't know if he was going to live through the teenage years, but he did. Oh, wow, Michelle. 3 teenage daughters at the same time. Woo! Man, I got a friend of mine, our associate pastor at our church. He has 3 daughters. Yep. I can't imagine. I had one of each, or we had one of each. Or have one of each. Our daughter's grown and gone. And Thomas is fixing to graduate RN school, but he's still going to go on and try to be a nurse practitioner, so. Yep, Michelle, that's the good part of being a grandma and grandpa. You can laugh at the parents now. Amy McFarland, I'm lucky to have lived through my teenage years. Not because my daddy beat me, it's because of all the things I got out into. My generation was sort of doomed to get in trouble, I think. We were raised by parents that run around in the late 60s and 70s, right? And then we grew up in the 80s. And so we went from one dramatic, the 70s and the hippies and all that, and then we went to the MTV movement, and the hard rock got to be pretty big, and soft rock. We had Styx went soft, and so we sort of grew up in the era where Dr. Hook was starting to be popular again, and Styx started playing soft music, and Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band was a pretty big hit, and Leonard Skinner. So, at the changeover of Leonard Skinner, let me say that. And then we had Hank Jr., so we were doomed to get in trouble. And I got in my fair share of trouble. I tell everybody I never had a joint in my hand, but I had probably smoked a lot of weed. And I don't mean that in a negative. Well, I don't know if there is a good way of saying it, but I've been to a lot of concerts. Back in the day, you could smoke inside the see you, Box Van D, thanks for coming. But back in the day, you could smoke in the civic centers, right? And so we'd go to all these concerts over in Huntsville, Alabama, over where Senior Sister lives in that area. And we'd go over there to concerts, Hank Jr. concerts and stuff. And back then, they turned the exhaust fans on because people were allowed to smoke in the building. And we always had the cheap seats because we were just teenage kids in high school. And so everybody that was smoking dope on the floor, it just sucked that smoke right up. I've come home before, and we had my stepmom's friend of hers was living with us at our house. She was going through a divorce, and she was just a little older than me. But anyway, she said I come home one night from a concert, and she said I was just wide-eyed. And she said I just come in, didn't say anything, walked straight up to the bedroom upstairs. And there were 2 bedrooms upstairs. One used to be my sister's, but Carissa was staying in it. And she said she'd come by my bedroom door on her way to bed. And the light was on in my bedroom and the door was open. And she said I was just laid out on the bed looking straight up. And so I was probably stoned out of my mind and didn't know it at the time. But I never smoked, never held a joint, never smoked one intentionally. But we had a lot of fun growing up. I did do some things I probably shouldn't have done. But I was a teenager. No excuse for it, but I done teenager things. Hey, imagine your odyssey. You've been hanging in there while working from home. Good deal. Have a phone meeting this morning. Box Van D, the celebrity. Sit down. Yep. Yep. I agree with you, New Horizon. Yep. That's like the Hank Jr. concerts. How did they not know that people were smoking dope? They knew it. But that was the Hank Jr. concert, I wouldn't have let my kids went to a concert like that. But Mom and Dad was divorced, and I done a lot of things, and I went to a lot of these, and my mom and dad were raised up. They probably done a lot of crazy things too, and I want to say that my dad let me live, but I'm real lucky to be here. I nearly got killed when I was a senior in high school. The only thing I can figure is it just wasn't my time to go. A bunch of us was off drinking and had a wreck, and thankfully we all walked away. But I don't know how. I was in the back of a pickup truck with a friend of mine, and we were all drinking, and we had 3 of them up front, and they were drinking, and they decided to start fighting for the steering wheel, and we was in one of those little Chevy Love pickup trucks, and we come around the curve, and they missed the curve, and we cleaned out the ditch, and the ditch was deeper than the truck was, and me and a friend of mine was sitting on tires in the back, and I don't know, God just had his hand on us is all I know. We all survived and we're all still living today. But I could have easily been another statistic. Hey, Todd Johnson. Hey, Michelle, that sounds interesting. I'll have to come over there. I'm going to open up your page. And so I can come over there and check that out after a while. I told you a while ago, I open up a page. And then I can watch it after the live stream. Paste. I need to catch up with some of y'all. I haven't watched any videos on some of y'all's channels in a while. Back in the day, Imagine Your Odyssey, yep. Hey, eyes ahead, pedal down. Yeah, I don't know how we survived, but we did. Lord was just watching over us. That's the only thing that saved us. A lot of people have been through worse or lighter wrecks and been killed. And I know because I worked them. But God had his hand on us for sure that day. I got several pages open, so y'all gonna see me around here in a little while. That was we was in my buddy's dad's truck. It was inoperable after the fact, but my friend's dad and I are still good friends. Well, we're all good friends, but I'm still good friends with Matt, was the boy's name that was in his dad's truck. Anyway, Matt's dad and mom and I are still good friends. I run into them all the time. I see them more than I do Matt. And they've loved us. They still loved us then. You have Natasha singing Puff the Magic Dragon now. Oh my Lord. Natasha, I hope I don't come across wrong telling y'all these stories. I'm not saying what I did bragging. I'm just saying what I did. I don't think you meant anything by it. But I don't say it bragging. I say it, thank God I'm here. That's why I say it. So I don't condone a life of that, and I wouldn't want my kids to do it. So I'm just thankful that the Lord let me survive and travel the world and preach the word and dig wells and hug kids I've never met before and be an influence on their life, and hopefully maybe other kids and people won't do what I did. I could have very well have been a bad statistic. So, we got to get Natasha. I'll try to get Natasha to sing that when she's on our show. Y'all have to make a note of that. Bill, you'll have to remind me when y'all are on the show. That'll be some good live music. You guys are awesome too. Mike and MJ, y'all are awesome. I like y'all's channel. There would be no Daydream About Nice Things live stream if it wasn't for you guys. Anyway, get past that. I told y'all I'm like Box Fan D. I may tell too much sometimes, but it's just who I am. I told y'all I like channels that were real. Trying to catch up with everything. Like I said, when I get to running my mouth, I can't keep up with everything. I had some music on there, a video called My Secret Talent. Alright, I'll have to watch that. That was Michelle. I'm going to go over and watch some of hers after a while. Who's outside weed eating? Imagine your odyssey. You got the boss outside weed eating? My son does the weed eating here. I bought him, I hate these little engines, so I bought him a Ryobi weed eater, and he loves that. Well, I mean, he don't love weed eating, but they're a lot lighter than a gas one. And man, them things will do just as good as a gas one, and you don't have all that mess, and you don't have to worry about the carburetor getting stopped up or whatever. You just snap a battery on that bad boy and go at it. I have a lot of Ryobi stuff. I have a Ryobi impact wrench I carry with us. We have flats on our trailers. A lot of time we run over stuff on the interstate. And so, in about 5 minutes, maybe 10, me and Thomas can have the trailer up. We pull it up over a sandbag, whichever axle is not flat. Pull it up over a sandbag and get the flat tire off the ground. And it's just like a NASCAR pit crew. We can be back on the road in less than 10 minutes. Well, have fun working on the brakes, Captain Jack. So, nursing our travel bug. Do any of you, you or Carolyn, work with kids in the hospitals? I can't imagine what the kids that are in the hospital are going through. It'd be bad for anybody to be sort of isolated. But a kid, I know they'd have one parent probably, but to still be isolated, that'd have to be scary. Ketchup here. Imagine your Odyssey, you have a 48 volt. I like Ryobi stuff. And if any of y'all are ever in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge area, Pigeon Forge actually. Oh, Natasha, only adults? Okay. If y'all are in Pigeon Forge, the tool store down next to the Disney store where the outlet center is, they sell a lot of remanufactured, I guess it is, refurbished, whatever, Ryobi stuff. So, they have all kinds of stuff. They sell a lot of Ryobi stuff. I actually have I don't know the brand of the generator, but it's got a Honda motor on it. I walked in the door there one day, and me and Tammy we weren't camping up there. I had rented a cabin. We just happened to be in my truck. And I walked in the door, and they had this gas generator. It had, where you could roll it around. It had the big handles on it. And I forgot what the brand it is, but it's electric start, got a Honda a Honda motor. The generator's not Honda, but the motor is. Anyway, I bought a good deal in that. I told him, I said, look, I'll buy that generator if y'all can put it in the back of that truck. Because I knew that Tammy couldn't help me get it up in there. I said, if y'all will load it in my truck, I'll buy it. I had a camper shell and all on it, so I knew I didn't think anybody would break into the back of the camper and get it, but... So I hauled that thing around all week, but that is an awesome generator. And I forgot exactly what I gave for that. It wasn't a whole lot of money, but it was one that somebody brought back, and they had went back through it and fixed whatever was wrong with it. So it came with a warranty and everything. So, but I never had no problem with it. You can go out there now and pull the choke out and hit the starter, and it'll crank. I use it sometimes when. We go do big we don't rent generators in our business. We let other companies do that. But if I go do a big event and there's not anybody going to be there, they can actually sign all of our waivers and documents online. So I can go set up the event. Nobody's there to give me access to power as long as I got my generator with me. A lot of those tool stores, Susan, I think they're owned by the same people, ain't they? Because I see a lot of the same stuff in them. If you need Ryobi stuff and you're in Pigeon Forge, you got plenty of access. But the store that I love the most is that one by the Disney store. I have a bunch of stuff. We, in our inflatables, we have, we get stuff in them all the time, leaves and stuff. And so we use the leaf blowers on the insides of them to blow them out before we clean them. That gets all the big stuff out. And you don't have to sweep them or nothing. You just get in there with a big blower, and in a few minutes you can have that baby blowed out and ready to start cleaning. We keep in our truck an inverter, and it's full of chargers for Ryobi batteries. And so we've always got a hot battery. And then in our trailers we keep a box of lights, big floodlights that are Ryobi. So if we have to go tear down an event at night, I can light up a field in just a few minutes. Michelle, I may be talking to you. Sounds like you got a pretty awesome, I know I watched stuff on, let me pull this up. I'm trying to think where I'm looking down here. We may have to get Michelle on our Tuesday night show. I'm working on something that you might want to be a part of, Michelle. Imagine Your Odyssey may have you on his show too. Sound like he really likes. So everybody go check out Real Life with Michelle. We got a lot of good channels on here. Well, I reckon everybody's got good channels. I remember when I subscribed to Eyes Ahead, Pedal Down, I told him that his channel caught my attention when it said pedal down. And I knew he had to have hot rods on there. I used to do some of that too. I never did do any of it, but as a teenager, we always kept our tires burned off. And I never did really have any hot rods. The only hot rod I ever had that might have been, and it wasn't really a hot rod, but I had a 66 Chevrolet pickup when I graduated high school. And I had the motor went through by a friend of mine that builds motors. And it was a pretty beastie little thing. You just couldn't keep it stuck to the ground because it was a pickup truck. But it would run if you ever get it moving. See you, Full-Time Dream. Thanks for coming by. There's Roy and Becky's Travels. About time you got up. Let me see. So y'all 3 hours behind us. Well, you're up early then. You got up earlier than I did. If it's 8 o'clock where you're at. What time is it out there, Roy and Becky? About 9 o'clock? 8 or 9 o'clock? That's about what I've been doing. Roy and Becky, for those that don't know, are right side by side with Box Van D. They are neighbors. 8:54. Well, that's about what time I've been getting up, Roy. About 8:30, 9 o'clock. But I've been going to bed about midnight, so. Guys, our subscriber count Went back down to 730 yesterday. We just can't get past 734. We started 2 weeks ago at 734, and we went all the way down to 726, I think. We got up to 732 yesterday, and then by last night we went down to 730. Now we're back up to 732. That's the day in the life of a YouTube channel. Thanks, Justin. Let me see here. Make sure I ain't missed nothing. Oh, Imagine Your Odyssey said go check out the video How to Forgive Yourself. I'm assuming that's on Michelle's page. So, as we all, after this is over, need to go raid that channel. I'm going to watch. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs pulled up. 5 different channels I'm going to watch videos on. Full-time dream, headed to Tennessee at some point. What else is new, guys? Eyes ahead, pedal down. Our Epic RV Adventure done a good drone video. He got his, I think, Mavic Mini out. I have gained and lost 2 subscribers over the past few hours, about 2 different times. Well, I had gained one when I got up this morning, and I've gained another since I got up to now, so I guess whenever I come on here, I haven't refreshed it, so I don't know. Instagram is a good way of meeting RV channels. There's a lot of RV channels on Instagram. Matter of fact, Retired for the Weekend, a new channel that's been coming here. That's how I met them. That's also how I met Uncompassed Life. You see them in here a lot. They're going to be on our channel, our Tuesday night show, this coming Tuesday. We've had issues working it out, but hopefully finally this Tuesday night they'll be on. Also met, I think, Troubadour on Instagram. We met, I don't know who all we met on Instagram. We met several people. Yeah. We done good up to the 700s, and we've just like hit a brick wall. So, but it is what it is. Somebody says it'll do what it does. Yeah, New Horizons, I've had a worse time. The last 2 weeks, it's just been horrible. Yep, Michael, I let it grab my attention too. I mean, you know, when you get up and you see your name, you automatically look at your subscribers. I mean, it's hard to not to look at. And, you know, you like to think you wouldn't lose anybody. You like to think you gain. But I do think that right now YouTube is so crazy with the bots running everything. Somebody sent something. I was checking it right quick. But yeah, with the bots and all running, I don't know. When this is all over with, we may all gain 500 subscribers. You never know. Roy and Becky's 800 was tough for y'all. Yeah. You know, when we started, we were at 15. And then when we met all you guys, we exploded. We came right on up pretty fast. I thought pretty fast. And now we have just died, just like we hit a block wall. But that's okay. Whatever happens, happens. We have a lot of people watching our live streams and our videos, so that must mean that the people we do have likes what we're doing, so that's all that matters. As long as you guys like what we're doing, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. I looked this morning and we're nearly at 700 watch hours. Not that that matters, but you know, you just look. I love that, Imagine Your Odyssey. Hey, have y'all been watching Will Robertson on Netflix? We've been watching it. We've watched them all up. Pretty good little show. I didn't really like it to start with, but it's gotten pretty good. I watched it as a kid. A Little Fish in the Kitchen. Welcome. So tomorrow, hopefully, Tammy will have figured out what she's making, and hopefully maybe we can do some giveaways, and there's going to be another part to it. Hopefully y'all can help us with the other part. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to talk about that some. Tammy don't want me to talk about it, so she makes sure she's got it all down pat. So don't be offended, New Horizon. I call everybody guys, so what you guys up to? That's general for, I don't know if you're a guy or a gal, so guys see the G's for the gals and the rest are for the guys. We used to average about 8 or so new subscribers a day, but it has been a roller coaster. Doing pretty good on the watch time. Watch time, we're doing really good on watch time. We have actually, we've been, oh, I got you, Tim. I know what you're talking about now, Michael. Yeah, we had a talk about this the other day. Yep. Just so any of y'all that don't know, well, I don't know. I'll keep that to that. Yeah, we could probably talk about. I wished I had StreamYard on. I'd get Michael up here. There is a channel, and all it is a bot. For those that don't know, and it's a black logo with gold in it, and it's either Tom or Tim, and all it is a bot. I know what New Horizons talk about when she said it keeps calling her a guy. It's automated, like, so when you post a video, I probably could go over there right now, and our Epic RV Adventure probably done looked at it, probably why he's telling me, said it was a good video. I could probably go over there right now and pull up the video that just went live and look at the comments. Actually, no, he's not commented on mine. Maybe because I have him hid. I hid him on my channel, so he might not be able to see my channel. So y'all know y'all can hide a channel, right? Let me make sure it's still working. That feature is. I think it is. I'm not gonna hide any of y'all. I just want to see if it's working. I can't get it to work. Nope. You used to could click. I thought it was in the comments. Michael, couldn't you used to click beside the comment and hide them? I thought that's where I did it. I don't know what you're talking about, Imagine Your Odyssey. I missed something. Nope. That's just a bot, New Horizons. That Tom. Yep, it's just a bot. Me and Michael and Jerry was talking about that the other day. Jerry from Happy Place Diaries. Yeah, I know they can hide them and time them out here, but you can actually hide people on your channel. You may have to go to your comments on the YouTube. Hang on your YouTube studio. That may be where I do it. I think that's where I do it. YouTube studio. You go over to comments, and out by the comments, yeah, the three dots lets you hide user from channel. So if you ever want to hide somebody, like Tom, I hid him from mine the other day. What it is, I think they attach. So like if somebody else comments, they attach to those people too. And so I just try to keep it shut down. So. Oh, I got you. Imagine your Odyssey. It went dark. And I thought I heard somebody say yesterday that when you hide somebody, they don't know that you hit them. And so you don't have to worry about them coming back and trolling your channel. Yeah, I tried that on the video and it wouldn't let me, Michael. I went to my comments in YouTube Studio, but it did let me over there. Well, they don't necessarily, I don't know that they hurt your channel. It just gets annoying. So I just hide them from mine. Because like Susan said at New Horizons, the moment you post a video, if they're connected to your channel in any way, it automatically posts that comment. What it is, they try to get you to come subscribe to their channel. They don't even have to be subscribed to your channel. If you pop up in the referred videos for YouTube, and they try to get you to subscribe to their channel, and they have no video, no content, but they have like 3,000 subscribers, so, or more. I wonder if they're not trying to sell the channels. So, don't know. I don't know all about it, but that's what they're all talking about. I didn't hide you, Imagine Your Odyssey. I don't have many friends. I don't need to be hiding anybody. I need people to protect me when all these women get on to me because I say something wrong or talk about cooking or talk about Tammy or... I need a few guys in here to be on my side. I got you. Oh, Imagine Your Odyssey. Was you in here? I sent the microphone back and we have ordered a different brand with a different cable and a whole different setup. Thanks to Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure, he found me a different kind that's the same brand as his. And he told me to ask Papa Drew about it, and I asked Papa Drew and he liked it too. And so we're going to go with the, I think it's Fifine. Fifine. Oh, wow. I didn't watch the rant. And I'm not going to name names, but I do know channels that has talked to me that has unsubscribed to her channel because of the rant. So, I haven't, but I haven't watched the video, so I don't know how bad it is. So, hey, there's We Are En Route. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I don't know. I had heard on other channels about it, so I didn't watch it. I love Lily, and everybody loses it every now and then. So I'm just, I just didn't watch the videos. Lily's been good to our channel, and I'm sure I've lost my cool a time or two. So she ain't the only one that's ever done that. So I haven't done it on YouTube. And I don't know. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know how bad or not bad it was. So. Oh, so that Tom or Tim, so it was just a bot that caused that. Yeah, I hate that too. It is a real person that owns the bot, but I tell you one thing, if you let everything that everybody says bother you, it's going to be tough. I would think. And I'm not condemning Lily. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't even seen it. I'm saying that I have lost my cool before. So, we are en route. New logo video. I'll have to check that out too. I'm gonna have a day's worth of videos to watch. I watched Michael's late last night, the drone one. Get back to where I was, alright. Yeah, that's a thought, New Horizons. Yeah, you might get your 1,000. New Horizons, how are you doing on watch time? When you get up there close, let me know, and I'll start running. I can't run all night on this laptop because my charger gets hot. But I can run them during the day, as long as I can watch it. 1821. I think we're nearly at 700. 672. Yeah, I like that, what you were talking about the other day, Michael, when you was talking about the buying them and all. If you're buying, all you're really, I guess, doing is buying the number, because you're not getting viewers, and if you're not getting viewers, it don't matter if you're monetized or not, because if they're not watching your stuff, YouTube is not paying you. So what does it matter? Hey, my backyard science, what does it matter then, you know? So I liked it when you was talking about that the other day, Michael. I'll tell you what, guys, there are a lot of RV channels on Instagram. And New Horizons, you probably have an Instagram account. But every day, just about, Instagram will recommend channels. And on mine, it's usually 90% RV channels. And you would think after a few months you would have all of them, but that's not true. Most, and this is a tip for anybody that's looking for people to watch your stuff or be subscribers. For one, if you go to a channel that's related to your channel, they're more likely to watch. And if you go and you find usually all new channels, just like Retired for the Weekend, I met them on Instagram the other day. They're going to be on my show here, and as soon as we can work out a date. They got to get a date, and I got to get a date that matches. But they're like 20 or 30, and they have a YouTube channel, but most people start Instagram first, and then they do YouTube. If you'll notice, when people show stickers meant to be RVing, a lot of times will show you stickers from Instagram members that don't have a YouTube channel. So usually they'll start there. They may not be making content, but a lot of them will watch you on YouTube. Some of them might not. But if not, if they're following you on Instagram and then they eventually do get a YouTube channel, you're probably going to be one of the first ones they subscribe to. So I would definitely stay active on Instagram. And I have not figured it all out yet. Instagram to me is a little harder to operate. But I definitely would yeah. But I'm like Michael. I think all that would be gained there would be a number. You wouldn't have the number. And I think me and Susan and Michael all agree from hindsight, and Michael and them from their research, and Susan as well, is what good is the number if they're not watching, So anyway, oh my Lord, Roy, you're gonna get thrown out of every channel that you're subscribed to. You're gonna get hid. Me and Imagine Your Odyssey is fixing to hide you. Maybe Michael and Susan too. You keep talking about pancakes in front of everybody, and you never offer anybody any. Every time you have a live stream, there's never any pancakes involved. I think I'm going to take a vote here next time you do that, Roy. And we're going to see about getting you thrown out. You'll be an outcast. Good morning, senior sister. Just got home. We're just hanging out. We've been here, nearly 2 hours, I guess. Yeah, another 14 minutes. Well, I've been here 2 hours. Yep. I agree, Susan. I had a little different experience. The main, because y'all know, I had a bad experience. I was like Bob, Blue Wave Odyssey. I actually went to some growth channels. Bob did the same thing. And I had a good experience I had a bad experience as far as what happened. It was an unintentional experience. None of the people, I was on they had a lot of subscribers, but it was a slow pace. It was like 20 or 30 people would come to it every day. It wasn't like these that have 200. And the person running the networking channel or grow channel, she is a great lady, Rona. She would, every time I released a video, she'd watch my video. And you could tell she watched it because of the comments she made. She would come to my live stream. And the people that I gained in her channel, I want to say 70% of those were people that done it right. Because they were always coming in and watching our videos and talking about them. And when I would go and be in her live stream, people would mention my videos in their live streams, in that live stream. So I had a good experience. The problem, what happened was with me deciding not to do it anymore. I can't say that I had just a god-awful experience with getting bad subscribers. What happened to me was I had to come to the realization that different people does things different ways. And so Rona shared out my live the other day, and it got us rated. She had 8,000 subscribers, nearly 8,000. And it wasn't the few that I had met and known. It was a lot of the people that just in her 8,000 subscribed that never hung around, that just come by her place, got it and gone. Because I didn't even recognize a lot of those people. I didn't even have them. But what it was people that she had that rated the channel. And I don't, if that's what people want to do, that's their own thing. I don't put them down for that. It's just we couldn't carry on the chat, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to set it up as a grow channel environment. That's great, and I still got good friends. They're not on here today, but I got friends that I met there, and we're still good friends, and I can name them all off. And I've seen a lot of channels in our community and grow. That's a matter of fact how I met Rona was through somebody in one of these. I can't remember who. Because I was commenting on their channel, and I was looking at people that was commenting, and I thought, well, that looked interesting. And I'd go to their channel, right? And so that's how I actually met them. Because I don't know that I would have known how to even look for something like that other than type in grow. I don't know. And I don't know if YouTube would allow you to search and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway, but we have a good thing going here with the coffee talk and the Tuesday nights. And I didn't want it to be polluted with people that's all that they were after, and we couldn't even carry on a conversation. So it wasn't the thing that I wanted. And when me and Bob talked about it, he done the same thing I did when he started, and we were talking back and forth, and I just come to the conclusion. He asked me what kind of channel did I want, what kind of chats did I want. And he said, well, you know what you got to do if you're going to do that. He said, because it only takes one or two, not intending on harming you, but coming in thinking they're doing you good, but really messing up the path that you had for your channel. So, I don't have any ill feelings towards any of those, and I don't blame them if that's what they want to do. And so, that's what I did, Justin. I like cooking channels because I like to learn a little short thing to make that y'all like for us to do. I learned a lot of that there. And so, but like I said, I don't have any hard feelings toward none of them. I don't have any hard feelings toward Rona. She thought she was helping us. She didn't know the kind of channel that we were going to do. And so, no ill will. And I don't have any, if y'all want to go and do that, hey, great. Knock yourself out. If that's what you want to do, I support you. I'll still come to your live stream. I don't let that kind of stuff bother me. And I don't let people coming in looking for subs. I don't let that bother me. And if I'm a moderator for your channel, I'll do it how you want me to do it, not how I would do it, So. And I think I've told all this before, but y'all know how I stand, so. Let's see, Justin. Yep, I did. That's what I did. I went and looked for RV channels and stuff that I like, because there's a lot of good channels in there. Like I said, I think that's where I met Tennessee Kim. It may have been where I'm not going to start naming names, because those channels may not want. I can name off some names of some channels, but they might not want everybody knowing they're in there. So we have a lot of them in our community that I see there. I will say that. Not just a handful, a pretty good bit. So it's probably best that I don't start naming off. Let them tell if they want it told. So, and I have channels that I met there that are in my live streams that are great people that come to my live streams, interact, and they watch my videos. So, I wouldn't take nothing for those friendships. So, it wasn't bad. Content creators are the worst. They never have time to watch the other videos. You're right, Roy. You are right. I just told them earlier today that I spent all day yesterday watching live streams, watching videos, and you're right, senior sister, you missed out on that conversation earlier. You can go into your comments in your YouTube studios, and out beside his comment, you can click hide if you want to hide him. Michael says that's good interaction for your channel, even though he don't watch your video. So that's up to you. Just depends on which way you look at it. If he gets on your nerves, that's how you do it. You go to your YouTube studio, click on comments, and if it's one he done recently that you've not responded to, don't respond to it. There'll be 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots and it'll say hide from the channel. He'll never know you did it, and y'all will still be subscribed. He'll just not be able to see anything from your channel. So we have separate Instagrams for our channel. What do you mean you have separate? I do Instagram for family. Oh, I only have a Daydream Instagram. I have a Daydream Facebook page, a Daydream YouTube channel. But I have a personal Facebook page, and you guys are welcome to be part of it. It's going to max out at the rate I'm going, probably, because I get a lot of guys and gals on YouTube now that's coming over there, and I love it. But you'll see me interacting with a lot of my family and friends from church and stuff, and my personal family. So, but you're welcome to come over there. It is listed Gary Heartline on Facebook. You might have to tell me who you are, because I might forget. I might not be able to attach your personal name or your channel. You may have to send me a note. If you go to my YouTube channel, my profile picture is my family, so you'll know if you're on the right channel. It'll be me and the kids and Tammy. I gotta get a charger for that phone. Be right back. For those of you that wasn't in here earlier, Box Fan D is going to do a pop-up live at 4 Eastern. So if you guys are around. So let's see. What did I miss here? Yep. Our Epic RV Adventures was talking about it's good to have keywords. And Meant to Be RVing done a good keyword video the other day. If anybody needs to know about keywords, our Epic Michael, did you do a keyword video? If you did, tag it. We have that's another good thing about our community. I know we are en route pretty new, and some of you guys are new. And I'm pretty new. We've only been doing this since December. So, everybody will share what they know. So, well, as far as I know they do. But I get a lot of help from everybody. I can, anytime, I believe I could shoot an email to anybody in here, and I'd get a good response. I stepped away to get a phone charger, Michael. My cell phone was dying. And for those that didn't hear me say this yesterday, you can do private video communication, chats, or whatever on StreamYard, and it don't go against your 20 hours. It is better, a little bit crazy, it is better for us if you do comment and click the like button. It's real good if you do. Watching videos probably does give us watch time, but content creators gets, I don't know if you call it points, for interaction. And so like when you hit the like button, that's interaction. And if you leave a comment, that's interaction. I think Justin said the other night that on Our Epic RV Adventure, I think, was having a live stream, and Justin might have mentioned that when you do premieres or live streams, that people will talk in the chat but won't leave a comment in the video, and that we don't get interaction because of that. So I don't understand all that, but it does help for us to have comments if you watch the video. And try to please watch the video. Let it stop. Like, let it go till it stops. That gets us 100%. And that helps us too. And why I say that helps us to get YouTube to share our videos out to other people that may not be subscribers. And it helps bring people into our community. And Cole the Corn Tar. Oh Lord. I'm afraid to ask what that channel was about. Yeah. Justin and them, they've been around a while. I think what Justin said, y'all had about 2,300 subscribers. Yeah, it's pretty important on the live stream to come back and make a comment. I didn't know that, so I'll start doing that as well. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to head out and let somebody else get on if they want to get on. We've been on 2 hours, and I think we've chased every rabbit down we could. Any of y'all need me, email me. If any of y'all want a sticker or swap stickers, or if you don't have stickers and you want a sticker, email me. daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com. Alright, I'll probably see y'all around tonight on some other channels. And I'll see y'all in the morning. We'll try to do a live in the morning so that it times out in time, and we'll raid Captain Jack. So, alright. See you guys. Stay safe, and see you tomorrow. Love you guys.